Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your June 2022 money and career reading. If you're new to my channel, very warm welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Let's get right into your reading. The energy in June should be a little bit gentler than it has been so far, especially in the month of May. May was quite chaotic for a lot of people, a lot of weird goings on. So, but you may also have been contemplating making some change back in May as well. So June may be where you start to make some sort of plans. But we do have the Yang energy coming out for you guys right at the start. So you could be having some bursts of inspiration, bursts of energy to get things done, to start new projects, okay? Or perhaps you just have this go-getter kind of spirit. When we have the Yang energy, this is that masculine driving force behind things, right? Where you get moving, you get shaken. If you're looking at making some change, now is the time. Okay, figure out what you want and then go for it. Okay, the energy is ripe for you to follow your goals and follow your dreams. Okay, so really start to take initiative and take action with that energy. So if you've been feeling a little bit lethargic, tired, and drained, boom, there you go. June, you may have a little bit more of a spring in your step. We have to the sea as well. So for one, to the sea is about being in the flow of the universe, okay? It's an energy where you're not resisting anything. You're just taking each day as it comes. You're following your intuition, okay, as well. Okay, you're just going wherever it is that you are guided. And when we're in the to the sea energy, when we're in the flow of the universe, things just get a little bit easier. It doesn't mean that everything always goes our way, but what it does mean is that things are easier to deal with, challenges are easier to overcome, or that we're open to suggestion. We're open to new opportunities, new ideas, okay, new creative inspiration, those bursts that we may get with that Yang energy, and things just come to us a little bit easier. Sorry about that. My battery died. I swear it always dies on your reading, I think. Anyways, so we also have the here and now energy. Okay, so really when we have the here and now, this is a reminder in spirit. You might be very present focused, okay, in the month ahead, which is actually really good. Okay, we've already used our past experiences to figure out, okay, where did we go wrong? Where did we go sideways? Okay, what worked, what didn't work? And we're making plans for the future, okay, or we're laying the pathway for the future. But in the meantime, with the here and now, we are living for the moment. We are taking each day as it comes. We're taking each day in stride, okay, and we are taking action in the here, in the now. We're not waiting for tomorrow, okay, and we're not living in the past, all right? So it's a beautiful energy of progress and hopefully some accomplishments as well that come in there with that. Okay, so we got to like the here and now energy, okay, because, you know, sometimes it's easy to get lost in the past, or, you know, to be filled with regret and, you know, and things like that. So it's being present focused is always a good thing, especially if you're engaging in any kind of manifestation rituals at all. Okay, the Yang energy can certainly be part of manifestation, as is to the sea. Okay, and it's very important to be in the moment, in the here and the now, when we're in that energy. Oh, hang on. I lost that one. Okay. Oops, thank you very much. Okay, got it. Once I went under the couch. Okay, so let's have a look and see what else we've got coming out for you guys. We've got the Moon. Beautiful. We've got the Two of Cups and the Fool. Beautiful. Okay, so you might actually have some dreams to partner up with the right kind of people or the right kind of company there. And the Fool shows that you may have a new start, a fresh beginning, okay? And something that's really exciting for you. The Moon is also about being in the flow. Your creative juices may also be flowing here as well, okay? There's something here that's exciting for you with that Fool card. We've got the Seven of Swords, not as exciting. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, Seven of Wands, and we also have the Chariot. Beautiful energy, the Chariot, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and to the sea is a 7. We've got 4 sevens coming out for you here, Gemini. Okay, so sevens may hold some sort of significance for you. All right. Or there's a bigger message here that's coming in for you guys in the month of June. So look up the meaning of 7777, and there may be some additional messages in there for you guys. The bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess. Okay, talk about being open and receptive, being connected with the moon energy. Your intuition is guiding you, is leading you, is showing you the way forward. Pay attention to your intuition when we have the High Priestess, especially since we have the Seven of Swords here. There may be something here that you can't quite trust. Okay, now this could be something in your current environment, something that you already know of. Okay, some snakes in the grass. So the the High Priestess, you may have something on the go or something that you want to do, and you are recognizing the need to be a little bit quiet. You might be conservative in a certain approach to certain things, okay? Or you just might be playing your cards close to your chest, especially if you've got something new and exciting going on here, okay? An investment opportunity that you don't want anyone else to take, okay? Or a job opportunity you don't want people to know that you're thinking of making a change, okay? Or even a creative project or something that you've got going on with that High Priestess. You may not necessarily be letting everyone know what you're up to, right? You're keeping something up your sleeve, and maybe for a reason. You might actually need to be a little bit crafty as well with this Seven of Swords here. You might need to make some stealthy moves in some way. All right, so just a little bit of a heads up. But the High Priestess is certainly one where you're very connected to the moon, your spiritual side, your spiritual self. So if you are doing some manifestations here, this is awesome energy for that. All right, but pay very close attention to your intuition. Okay, I think your higher self and your inner wisdom is leading you along a certain path, especially when we have the moon energy coming in here. Okay, so we do have this feminine energy with the moon and the High Priestess, but then we've got this big burst of masculine energy with that yang energy there. So it's almost like the calm before the storm. Okay, you're taking a step back, you're thinking about things. Okay, what do I want? Okay, you're listening to your intuition, you're getting some creative, your creative juices are flowing, right? And then once you figure out what to do, what you want to do next, okay, boom, there's that yang energy, really putting the wheels in motion. But the moon card here can certainly represent your spiritual side, also the cycles, okay? And in this month, right at the very beginning of June, May 30th, actually, okay, we do have that new moon in your sign. And that new moon is very supportive of new beginnings, new endeavors, okay, new ways of thinking. But it's also really supportive of second chances. So you may have something that you've been working on, maybe behind the scenes with that Seven of Swords, or you've been doing like some reconnaissance missions or something, and perhaps you have a little bit of a surprise. Something comes to light for you, and it may actually be a second chance at something. It could be an old investment opportunity may come back around. Maybe you didn't have the money to invest in something the first time, and maybe now you do. You may have missed a deadline previously, and now you get a second shot at something. Your deadline is extended, maybe. If you had if you had an opportunity to make some change and to find a new job or anything like that, and you didn't get it, or you missed it, or something happened the first time, this may come back around again. So you may have a second chance at something. But the Seven of Swords is quite often a bit of a warning. Okay, so first of all, you might actually need to be a little bit crafty or a little bit stealthy to get something done. You might just be operating very simply in a gray area of life. Sometimes we need to be a little bit creative with that moon energy. So if you've got some things that you want, that you're fixing, okay, in your workplace or something like that, sometimes we need to take a creative approach. So you might just be doing things a little bit different, okay? And it's like, it doesn't matter how I did it, how I got it done. Just know that I got it done. It's not illegal, okay? But it's something you just had to kind of play your cards a little bit differently, okay? But the Seven of Swords can also be some trust issues that may come to light. Your intuition is showing you something, that maybe there's some untrustworthy people that are around you. Maybe it's just your environment that you're in right now that you don't trust. Okay, or there's something that like in a workplace situation, if you've got some great ideas, you might be the creative driving force behind something, and then you've got those little coattail hangers, right? Those people who just they follow whoever looks the most successful that week, right? But you may have somebody around you that takes credit for your work, somebody who steals your ideas. You might be chatting at the water cooler with this person, and the next thing you know, 5 minutes later, you hear them talking to the boss and spouting off some sort of idea that you just said. Okay, and so there you just might be with that high priestess being a little bit more secretive than you usually do. But I also think there's maybe a surprise that's coming in here. For some of you, it's a good surprise, okay, with that Fool energy and that Two of Cups. But there's something here as well that may not be the best of a surprise with this Seven of Swords, okay? And something that your intuition was niggling away at you and was telling you the whole time, but maybe you were just ignoring it. And so something may come to light, okay? And this is quite often where we get the Moon energy, and with that Seven of Swords, okay, it's not the best energy. So if that's you, you might have a way to sort things out, okay, to bring things to light. Okay, perhaps you bring it to someone's attention. But you may also be like, okay, you know what? I'm done. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to go and I'm going to try something new. Okay, because this isn't working for me anymore. All right. But whatever your situation, the Hierophant, you may actually need to gather a little bit more information. So if something doesn't feel quite right, the Seven of Swords, something that you can't quite trust, all right, or something just maybe you just, sometimes we just get that feeling, okay, that it's like, okay, I've got this opportunity, or I've got this person in front of me, or I've got this situation, but I don't feel right about it. Okay, you might actually need a little bit more information, and the Hierophant is very supportive of that. Okay, so don't be afraid to ask questions, ask for guidance, ask for support. Okay, and you just might get it. Don't be afraid to do a little bit more homework and research, especially if there's something to do with your money. Okay, your finances that doesn't seem right. Maybe someone offers you this, what's seemingly a great opportunity. Okay, but you've got this inkling that I'm not really sure. Okay, and it could be anything. It could be something really simple. Okay, it could just be that it seems too good to be true. All right, it could be that, someone is promising you a certain return on your investment, but you're like, I don't know. Like, maybe someone's promising you a quick turnaround, and you have a feeling that maybe it won't be something really quick. Okay, but just something there that is just not quite right. So remember to do your homework, do your research, make sure you get all your ducks in a row. Okay, and before you make a decision. Okay, but the Hierophant is also an energy here of playing by the rules, playing by the book. And when we get the Hierophant, I mean, normally the Hierophant is, the Pope, right? A strict religious kind of figure. Okay, this one is not. This looks like, this always reminds me of Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? Surfer dudes just living their best life and, just being happy as a clam. Look at this guy, he's happy as a clam. But does he look like he's conforming to his environment? No, he looks more like he's living his best freaking life. Okay, the Hierophant is one of higher level of commitment, higher level of learning, but it's also that, that rules, policies, procedures, and all of those things. So, you may be finding yourself in an environment here with the Seven of Swords, where maybe you're living a lie, or you feel like you're living a lie. Okay, you can't be yourself. All right, you have to conform to, other people, that kind of thing. Maybe it's an oppressive environment that you're in right now, and you're looking to break free with that Hierophant. Okay, you're looking to live your best life, to let your light shine, to be uniquely yourself, and to be in an environment that is appreciative of exactly who you are. And sometimes in order to do that, we do need to make our moves. Okay, get some things done behind the scenes with that Seven of Swords. So part of your solution here, you might have an issue that you're dealing with, and with the Moon, you might have to take a creative outside the box approach to it in order to get things back on track. Okay, but again, you might be looking at a change of environment here as well, especially with that Hierophant energy, breaking the rules a little bit, but not in a bad way. Sometimes that Seven of Swords, there's a gray area of life that sometimes we need to embrace. Okay, and it's not that you're not doing anyone any wrong, you're not doing anyone any evil, but you know how sometimes, a lot of things, especially if we're dealing with some issues, or we need to get a project finished or something, or if we're looking to make a change, sometimes not everything is black and white. Sometimes there's that kind of murky little gray area. That's where our creativity comes in. Okay, and so sometimes we need to just embrace that gray area of life to get things sorted out. Okay, so it's not underhanded, it's not bad. Okay, we just need to be a little bit crafty, we'll call it. But right in the heart of your reading, we do have the Three of Pentacles. So teamwork, collaboration. Okay, this is building something, starting to see the fruits of your labor. This is creative projects, endeavors. This is, partnering up with the right people. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is certainly one of teamwork and collaboration. It's working your way to building something wonderful, building something special. You might be put in charge of a project. Okay, this can be one of those ones where you can be the leader, you can be the guide, you can be the teacher, or you can be part of the team being led. Okay, or you can be learning something here as well, right? So, with considering we have the Hierophant, we also have the Seven of Wands here, right? Which is being really confident, being really strong and powerful, and even taking charge, taking the lead. I think here you probably, if you are just part of a team, okay, I think you'll be putting together a very collaborative effort, and this actually elevates your situation, okay, and it you may learn something, right? Because we do have this learning element that's coming in here, and sometimes we need to take a course, or we need to ask for advice or something in order to take ourselves up to the next level. Okay, so there may be something there that you're seeking someone's guidance in some way, but this helps you overcome a challenge, okay, or puts you back on track, back in the driver's seat. But you could also be just part of a team where you're getting things done, and it's a very positive environment there. But again, you might actually be taking the lead, stepping into that leadership role. The Seven of Wands, you might also be avoiding a situation, rising above a situation, okay? Something that someone's threatening to drag you down with them, and you're like, no, I don't want any part of that. All right, so that's that Seven of Swords coming in there. Okay, so we have an issue, and then we're rising above the issue. So, so it's maybe a little bit of a challenge that you're dealing with there, but I think you'll overcome it. The Seven of Wands, you might need to stand up for yourself. It can be an energy here where we are advocating for ourselves or others. Okay, you might also be taking a stand, saying no, thou shalt not pass. Perhaps you're putting up some very healthy boundaries, especially if you've got somebody here who, you can't really quite trust with any kind of information whatsoever. And you might be recognizing that, and, they might be asking you all sorts of questions, and you're like, nope, I'm not going to tell you. Okay. Or no, there's nothing going on. What are you talking about? So sometimes you need to rise above someone else's bad juju, okay, to get yourself on track. But we do have the Two of Cups here also. So the Two of Cups can certainly be everything in balance and harmony. You could be restoring balance to a situation. You could be restoring some issues, okay, resolving some issues with the Two of Cups. And this could be very much the to the sea energy, the in the flow energy here, okay? You're getting things back on track, back in alignment. But this can also be you really recognizing what is important to you. What are your goals? What environment do you want to be in? Okay, the Two of Cups can be teamwork, collaboration, can be partnerships of all kinds. Okay, so you might actually have an opportunity here to partner up with the right people, whether it's in your current workplace. You may have an investment opportunity where there might be as many as 3 partners. Okay, and if you are in a situation where you have some sort of investment or business endeavor that does involve other people, the Seven of Swords always, it comes up as just a little bit of a warning, and a warning to make sure with the Hierophant energy with it, okay, that you don't keep anything hidden, okay, that you write down and drop a contract. Okay, follow those rules, those procedures. Drop a contract, make sure you know who invested what, who's responsible for what are the ramifications if someone backs out, all of those things. We do need to conform, okay, to things like that just to avoid any issues down the road. Okay, always a good idea. Protect your interests, protect your investments. All right. But the Two of Cups really does show that there is partnership that may be available for you, or you are righting some issues, getting things back on track to where they're meant to be. And the Fool energy, if you're looking for a new start, a new project, a new endeavor, you're looking for some change, new opportunities, they are here for you. You do need to take the first step though, okay? You may need to jump into something with both feet, okay? You can't have one foot out the door and one foot not, right? The here and now energy. Remember, the time is here. It is now, okay? You can't have one foot in your old situation and, be too worried about the future. It's here, it is now, that Fool energy. So you may need to just jump right in, take that leap of faith, okay? Trust in yourself that you're making the right decision, that you're making the right choice. Even if something doesn't work out for you the way that you want it to, it may still be beneficial for you. Okay, if those doors are opening up for you and if that's what you want. The Fool is also a little bit of a sense of adventure, spontaneity. Okay, it's also one of excitement. And so you may have something here that you're excited because you're getting things done, or you're excited about, working with the right kind of people, or there's an exciting opportunity that's opening up for you. Okay, the Fool can certainly represent new beginnings, but it can also represent the next level, the next stage. Okay, it can be that you're getting things done and then you're ready for the next task, the next challenge, and you're full of confidence, you're full of beans. Okay, you got that pep in your step. Okay, so if you are looking for new, the circumstances are certainly, energy is very, very supportive of that for you. Okay, but I think there's some excitement in your future. You might just be getting something a little bit out of the blue. The Four of Swords, if there's been issues that are around you, the Four of Swords shows you a peace of mind, a sense of finding a resolution, okay, of finding safe harbor, okay, knowing you're safe. Now, perhaps it is that you have an opportunity that presents itself to you to partner up with the right company, with the right department, with the right kind of people. And this is a safe space for you to be yourself, to let your light shine. And it's way better than here having to pretend to be something that you're not. Okay, or be in like kind of a bit of an oppressive atmosphere. This is that safe harbor. You feel safe, you feel protected, you feel at ease, at peace, at one with your surroundings. Okay, and it can be that finding something new, it gives you that peace of mind. You may also just be resolving some issues that are going on, right? And you got to roll up your sleeves, you got to ask for help, you need to find some information, all of these things. And something that has been that you were tasked with, that's a bit of a challenge with that Seven of Swords. You're working hard and here you are putting the matter to rest. Okay, so you could really have a great sense of accomplishment in the month ahead as well. It all depends kind of what you got going on. Okay, but this is like really exciting for you. It's like, yes, I did it, I fixed it. Okay, it could be something as simple as that. All right, but that Four of Swords is that element of peace of mind, peaceful resolutions to things, feeling safe and protected even. Okay, and it is one of rest and relaxation as well. So perhaps here you have an opportunity here to take a time off, okay, to maybe go on vacation. You may have, okay, because we do also have the Chariot coming up here, okay, Cancerian energy, but the Chariot can certainly be one where it is an energy of success based on your ambitions, your drive, determination, your own willpower, your action, and your confidence leads you to new paths to success, gets the job done, okay? Everything is in alignment for you here, and you're moving forward. You're following your dreams, you're following your goals, you're following your destiny. And that Chariot energy is a wonderful one. It's the power within. okay, showing you that you can accomplish whatever it is that you set out to accomplish. The Chariot is also a movement energy here as well. So you might be making some big, bold moves somewhere along your journey in the month ahead, or at least making those plans. Okay, you could be in the planning stages all throughout the month, and then all of a sudden towards the end of the month, here you are making those bold moves for yourself. Okay, you've got all your ducks in a row, and you just have this sense of that you've made the right choice. Okay, your mind is at ease with that Four of Swords energy. Okay, so whatever you've got going on, there is this excitement and this success. But the Chariot, you know, you could also just be feeling as though you're in alignment with your goals and your dreams, okay, even if you haven't gotten everything that you're looking for at this particular moment, okay, but the Chariot is a wonderful, wonderful energy of confidence. You got two of confidence right here, so make some bold moves here, Gemini, okay? It's your time to shine, and your cards are certainly very supportive of that. And I mean, if you look at your cards here, you don't have any bad cards. The only one that's really giving you a heads up is the Seven of Swords, and that could be something to do with a person. It could be your way of thinking, okay? It could just be that you're afraid of doing something with the moon, right? Sometimes we need to face our fears. We need to feel the fear, and we need to go do something anyway. Okay, but there may just be something that you don't trust, but it may be minor, okay, or something that you've known about for a while. It may not be a surprise. I mean, granted, for some of you, there may be a surprise that comes to light, or something hidden that does come to light here. But otherwise, the rest of your cards are really encouraging and really very supportive of change, of finding inspiration, of gathering your resources, of partnering up with people, of fresh starts, new beginnings, improvements, and success. So, you know, I think June is maybe a little bit of a transitional month for you, but I think it's one where you're figuring things out and you're getting things done, and, you know, you've got some growth that's coming in here for you as well. So, you know, so it's certainly very positive energy for you. So remember those 4 sevens. I think they play a role for you. So look up the meanings of those 4 sevens. But let's get a couple last messages out here for you. Thank you very much. Okay. So we have here number 4, I am stable. Yes, very much so. 4 of Swords. You bring stability and rationality to the situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. Excellent energy, okay? And we also have number 18, I am kind-hearted, and we also have number 18 with the moon, so 18, 18, all right? And we have, you are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it, to ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and the highest good of all. I am kind-hearted. Okay, so perhaps you can bring some very positive emotion to your situation in the month ahead, okay? So I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you in some way. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams here, okay? Use your imagination, and you turn your imagination, your dreams, your ambitions into reality here, because you got some great energy here that's supportive of that. Anyway, so hopefully there was something here that resonated with you. Please hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment down below if you wish as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful month ahead. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.